My future sister-in-law turned my life into a nightmare after she attacked me on social media. Now, she won't stop wailing and apologizing to me because my boyfriend went nuclear on her. My sister-in-law thinks I'm obnoxious. She's my boyfriend's eldest sibling and she's very protective of her baby. She's also very religious, so her baby dating a pantsuit wearing, neon-colored hair having, bestial atheist feminist with 2 moms was a lot for her to take in. Over the 3 years my boyfriend and I have been together, she has only been more vocal about it. It did first start with small snarky comments, but now it's full in-your-face criticism. It got worse when he moved in with me as we weren't married. Well, one of her longest-running jabs is that I look scary but I'm just mild and boring whilst I try to cosplay as edgy unless I have any skeletons in my closet. I am a happy person and have little issues with laughing at myself, so I always just laugh it off when she says she will find my skeletons in my closet. It was my birthday recently, so we had everyone over, and when my boyfriend went out for decorations he returned with a plastic skeleton and held it up and said, "You thinking what I'm thinking?" And F me, I was. This cheeky asshole was giving me an offer I couldn't refuse and I laughed and said, "You son of Sith, I'm effing," and so we set the trap. Well, surely enough, sister-in-law was busy telling anyone who would listen that we're unmarried, sleeping in the same bed, I smoke weed, the usual, and I ignored her, and then she went on about me cosplaying as edgy and not being an authentic person and someday she will find my skeletons in my closet. My boyfriend started to laugh and I said, "Oh, you didn't notice?" and walked her to our coat closet near the front door and opened it. There was Skeletor the skeleton propped up against the corner. We had a good laugh and my brother-in-law said, "Effing hell, you finally found it," and when I turned to her, it went from a good-natured laugh to a nightmare. She was red in the face, silent, and crying. She slapped me and left without a word. I was stunned by the slap and not even prepared to deal with stepmother-in-law who asked me if I was happily mocking the woman who raised my boyfriend and that I'm such a disrespectful butt, but this was a new low. She and a few others started telling me how crappy I was for embarrassing sister-in-law and mocking her in front of everyone. The party naturally died from the party's foul wounds and was DOA, so most everyone left within the hour. Boyfriend has been trying to cheer me up and took me to see Deadpool and got me takeaway so we can binge watch our show and veg out, but sister-in-law texted me a paragraph about how she's tried with me, but I am determined to be a morally corrupt violation of her family and she is devastated that I hate her enough to make a mockery of her. I replied with an apology that I hurt her, and I genuinely thought it was just a laugh we could share, and offered to take her to lunch to talk it out. She said she was disinterested in dealing with me further, and when my boyfriend wised up and left me, she would celebrate. There are texts from others and group chats where I am being torn apart as vicious and malicious and my mind is boggled. Update: Facebook is such a pain. Sister-in-law took to social media, made a post and tagged me. It was a novel long, but the short of it is that I am a hateful woman who doesn't respect parental figures, and it must be because I am an orphan. According to the post, I am on substances and lured her baby onto them too. I've turned him against God and his family. My man damn near blew the lid off our home when he saw it, as he is on FB more than me. He called her and demanded she take it down, but the damage was pretty much done. Family out of the woodwork are sending me rehab center links, church counseling links, and intimacy addiction help, and my personal favorite is before me and after me photo comparisons, where before me is a photo of him in church with his family at a Mother's Day service and after is a snap of him at a concert with his tattoos showing, drinking and clearly drunk. Some people even came to the house to stage an intervention. My guy only started to shout and make them leave our home when I was